Alright, so this is a guide on how to do Vigilance Guardian DPS rotation for raiding. First I'm going to go through the skill tree, and then afterward I will go through the rotation. So if you just want to skip straight to the rotation, I should have a link. Otherwise, let's go into the skill tree and let's understand what this class is all about, what you as a Vigilance Guardian can bring to the table. So, important things to note here. Some people take Defiance or they take Unremitting. I choose Unremitting because the cornerstone of the Vigilance Guardian is Master Strike. This is the move that will just totally devastate. You want to be popping Master Strike any second you get. So, what Unremitting does is that when you leap in, you get increased. You get damage reduction plus 20% for 4 seconds. The important thing here: immunity to interrupts and all controlling effects for 4 seconds. So in a raid, sometimes just having that up, having that extra 4 seconds of immunity, nothing sucks more than leaping in, popping your Master Strike, and in the middle of your Master Strike, getting an ops boss or trash or whatever, or an ad just knocking you back or CCing you. You want to get that Master Strike done. So that's what that's for. And that's what I take instead of Defiance, which gives you I think at maximum 4 extra focus when you're stunned, slept, or knocked down. Whatever. So, aside from that, the other thing is Commanding Awe. So, you get an extra 4% more damage reduction over a focus spec guardian. So you can take hits better than a focus. And also, you get a 15-second reduced cooldown on Awe. Now this is one move that I don't see enough Guardians popping, and they really should take advantage of Awe. 45 seconds for a Vigilance Guardian to CC all enemies around you for 6 seconds. And as long as you don't damage them, then they're CC'd. You can just be damaging, you can be fighting some guy over here, and then right next to you is somebody over here. Pop your Awe, and you just, you get an extra CC. No effect on droids, and yet still, it's a great move to have, and as a Vigilance Guardian, you get to use it more often. So take advantage. Also, you might want to take advantage of the fact that as a Guardian, you get focused defense. What it does is, as a Guardian, it increases the damage reduction by an extra 15%. So if you're about to take a lot of damage from an AoE or whatever, you can pop focus defense also on a 4-second cooldown. And check out my damage reduction right here, you'll see what I mean. So, I'm doing my thing here, and then, a big burst is coming. Pop the focus defense. Goes up to 46%. So, and that lasts, I believe, it said 6 seconds? 15 seconds, actually. Or no. How long does it last? Let's see. Forgot how long it lasts. 10 seconds. So 10 seconds, not bad. It does suck up your force if you're taking damage, but it's also healing you. That's... See, 3% of your maximum health will get recovered if you get hurt. It's a nice cooldown to pop, and it's as you can see, the Vigilance Guardian is a pretty survivable class. Makes it easier on your healers. Now let's get down to the rotation. The way this class works. Also note that as a Vigilance Guardian, your Blade Storm also gets a dot attached to it. So this is a dot class. This is a burn class. The beauty of this burn class, as opposed to other burn classes, is that there's no clipping. There's no clipping of your dots. There should never be any clipping of your dots. You can pop your moves anytime they're ready. as you can see right here, overhead slash. When you take this move, overhead slash also adds a dot that does 943 damage, at least from my class, at least from my gear, over 6 seconds. The cooldown is 9 seconds. So by the time overhead slash is ready to use again, the dot has already ran out. Same thing with Plasma Brand. It's got a 12-second cooldown, and it applies a dot that lasts 12 seconds. So as soon as Plasma Brand is ready, just use it again. Oh, another thing to mention too, Sundering Throw. If you have the set bonus as a Vigilance Guardian, you should be able to point blank saber throw. Unfortunately, this is a character that I haven't had the chance to work on much. As far as gearing goes, I tend to pass my gear to the other guildies when we do raids, so I haven't been able to get my set bonus on this character. However, this class allows you to do point-blank saber throws, and that will effectively replace your strike, because saber throw does more damage and it generates more focus. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, the other thing, this move right here, keening. This is important. Whenever you do Master Strike or whenever your dots tick, there's a chance that you will be able to do Dispatch, regardless of the enemy's health. So you can do Dispatch and the enemy's at 90% health. You don't have to wait till under 30. It only happens once every 20 seconds. But as soon as it's ready, just take that Dispatch right away. So here's your moves. So I keep Strike, Sundering Strike, and Slash. Slash is kind of a filler move that I do, and I'm just like, whatever. And also, you know, I take advantage of the fact that as part of this spec, oh god. Okay, you know what, guys? I just screwed this up. You shouldn't have momentum. You should instead have Swelling Winds, which is yeah, you want Swelling Winds. It helps for doing Force Sweep. So this is not an AoE class, but you do have the benefit of having free Force Sweeps, and having Swelling Winds will just make your Force Sweep hit harder. So anyway, my mistake on that, so just make sure you have Swelling Winds, not momentum. Let's get down to the rotation though. So again, Strike, Sundering Strike, Slash as a filler, Force Leap, and then down here I keep, these are the important ones, these ones down at the bottom. You can set up your hotbar however you like. This is how I have mine for convenience's sake. The important thing is that you always want to open up. Here's your opener. You want to Saber Throw, you leap in, right off the bat, first thing you want to do is Master Strike. Now, part of this, oh, and Dispatch is ready, so let's take Dispatch. Okay. Now, the way this works is that Plasma Brand and Overhead Slash have a chance to make Master Strike ready. So let's see. Oh, it's ready, so take Master Strike right away. And then continue. And then we made this ready, so let's do that. And then we would Blade Storm. Thunder Strike to get more force, and then back to the routine as usual. And unfortunately we did not get Master Strike ready, so we're gonna have to just do some filler moves. Keep everything else on cooldown. Now at this point, Master Strike only, if you may have noticed, Master Strike only had a few seconds left. I will not use these two moves if there's only a few seconds left on Master Strike, because I don't want to waste, let's see if we can pull up the number right here. Overhead Slash and Plasma Brand have a 30% chance to finish the cooldown on Master Strike. It can only happen once every 15 seconds. That's the important thing. So, oh, and each rank beyond the first reduces this rate limit by 3 seconds. So 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Once every 6 seconds. Okay, so if if the ability to make Master Strike go off of cooldown works only once every 6 seconds, then I don't want to make it so that I don't want to pop Plasma Brand or Overhead Slash and trigger it when Master Strike is already under 6 seconds. I want to just do some fillers, especially at like the 3 second, when if it's gonna pop in 3 seconds or less on its own, then I don't want to do Plasma or Overhead Slash. I want to just wait. Then I'll take my Master Strike, and then I'll do Plasma Brand, Overhead Slash. So let's just do the whole rotation, just in execution. You'll see how it works. So Saber Throw, leap in, Master Strike right away. If Dispatch is ready, oh, that was a Phantom Cast. Okay, here we go. Dispatch. Okay, now we do this. Alright, perfect. It's ready, so we'll take Master Strike right away. Overhead Slash. We need more force, so let's just Thunder Strike. Blade Storm. Do some more attacking. Generate some force. Back to Plasma Brand. Let's see if we get Master Strike ready. There, it's ready, so let's take it. This is ready, so let's take this. Sometimes I do this. Since I don't have a set bonus, I use the time in between doing certain moves to run out of range so that I can Saber Throw. So you can still Saber Throw as part of your rotation. You just have to get used to manually running yourself out. Master Strike is ready, so here, take it. Back to Overhead Slash. We'll Blade Storm. Again, it's beautiful. I don't have to wait. I don't have to watch for the cooldowns. Okay, so now I'm going to do Overhead Slash, and in that time, I'm going to Saber Throw. So, there you go. Saber Throw. Damn! That was sloppy. I can do it much cleaner. No, okay, next time I'll do it a lot cleaner. Filler, so I'm just going to do some slashes. I'll strike. I can do a free force sweep as a filler. Need more energy. So you pretty much just I reset Master Strike too early. It was about to be ready. I didn't have to pop Master Strike already. Okay, here we go. Saber Throw. So in the time, I was able to back out and do it, and then run back into melee range again. Master Strike. I'll take Master Strike before I take Dispatch. So there you go. You're pretty much just constantly keeping these moves on cooldown. You just want to take moves whenever you can, and you just want to do your best to force Dispatch and Master Strike to be ready. Pretty simple. And I could also pop Combat Focus if I want. Sometimes if the fight is just not working out for whatever reason and I'm starved for focus, bam, pop that. Force Sweep because it's free. That's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. I'm telling you, man, you get that set bonus, you won't have to run out like that anymore. You can just point blank Saber Throw. And there you go. That's pretty much the class. Okay, guys, have fun with that.